that we are Ghanaians. We are Ghanaians because we are hospitable. We are loving people. We are people who accommodate people. We are people who have got good soft spots. We are lovable people. Ye here alatafo and say how to propagate Ghana. At the back of those propagation is their whack bad mentality to draw their own Ashawo Olosho people to Ghana to come and do all sort of prostitutions. Thank you for not for selling Ghana, but no thank you. We don't need you. We don't need Nigerians anywhere to come and propagate Ghana. We can do this ourselves because we are Ghanaians. We are the eye of the world. Our president will stand on every platform and he will kill it because he is a Ghanaian and he knows what he should do to propagate the gospel of Ghana to the whole world. He will stand on platforms and he will talk about the repatriation of the transatlantic slave trade, and it will become news all over the world. BBC will talk about it. Al Jazeera will talk about it. What again? CNN will talk about it. It will become a talk of the time when ministers and prime ministers are sitting on platform and they are discussing what our president talk about. The people of Nigeria can tell their president to also go and speak. But he will go to places like the UK and will go and sign deals because he wants to accept asylum seekers, because in that country he's only accepting people and then he will leach them to the outside world because that country does not protect its own citizens. It's a country that is on an ICU bed. It is dying. The country called Nigeria is on a dead bed. Nobody wants to talk about it, but we as Ghanaians, we will talk about it because we are protecting ourselves. Our friends and our brothers and our co-compatriots like South Africans have done it. They have stood for their country. They have defended their country with their own blood. They do not put together any MP, any political party, but they thought in their mind that there was South Africa before a political party. There was South Africa before any other thing. Therefore, I would also stand on my feet and defend my country because if I don't save my country, what political party whatever political party I belong to will never make sense. And that is the very reason why we doff our hat for our brothers from the South Africa. They have done a showman's job. They've redeemed the image of South Africa. They've been able to make a statement where every individual in South Africa is proud of what they've done. They've made statements where people have understood the plight of South Africans. They don't travel to people's country and claim sovereignty and territorial conquer of the whole area. They stay in their lane. They work as they are supposed to work. They earn their taxes. They pay their taxes. They do their job. They go and sleep. They take their kids to school. Case closed. Ghanaians, on the other hand, are the same people in the same category. We do our job wherever we are working. We make sure we are shining. We go to job. We work. We get our salaries. We go back to our families. We go to church. We do our things. We do not want to project and proclaim people's country and own it. We will only do so by getting upgrade and getting promotion. That are Ghanaian. That is Ghanaians. On the other hand, we have got people who are from Abegistan Republic, Alatarians. What they do is that wherever they sit, wherever they work, what country they go, they need to make bad, illegal statements. They need to shine in a bad way. They need to announce their presence. They need to let people know that we have also landed. This is us. Meanwhile, you have got a country that is dying. You have got a president who is clueless about what he's doing. You have got a weakened president who is even running for re-election. And you, the youth, instead of you to sit on the internet to attack and to condemn the bad deeds of bandits doing what they are doing in Nigeria, and then look at a way to wake up your dying country. You're on social media attacking poor people. You're on social media attacking South Africans and attacking Ghanaians. Even some of the words that come from Nigerians will even make you vomit. Because instead of them to be wise enough to say that, hey, this thing that is happening in South Africa, I think that is very wrong. Condemn what is condemnable. Because nobody can go to another person's country to claim supremacy and claim chieftaincy titles in somebody's country. Once the people start talking about it, once they make you know that they hate it, you need to withdraw. You need to withdraw with immediate effect. But you go to South Africa, you do the nonsense, they complain about it, they ask you to withdraw because they will not allow you to insult their culture. But you do not care. Nigerians do not care. They will still go ahead and they will trigger your ego. They will trigger you because they want to instigate you and they want you to erupt. But once you do that, you will cause the people and the citizens in that country to do what you do not expect them to do. And that is the end result of what happened in South Africa. It is the end result of what is happening in South Africa. They do not think. They do not reason. They would always force people to do what they are not supposed to do. There is nobody in Nigeria who is waking up and saying that I need to speak some sense into whoever is moving around over the world and is installing chiefs, because it is going against the norms of the countries that you are visiting. What is wrong? What is wrong with the people of Nigeria? I think it's important for everybody who is a Ghanaian to look at what South Africans have done. The statement that they've made, they've shook their country. They have made people believe that there is once again the light in South Africa. There is life in South Africa. The youth are angry. The youth are alive. The youth of South Africa, they are alive and they are kicking and they are speaking volumes of wisdom into the heads of Nigerians and telling them that enough of the nonsense, enough of you attacking us and attacking our culture, attacking our tradition. Enough. Enough. And this is a huge statement to Ghanaians. Some time ago, when there was an installation of an Igbo chief or an Igbo king in Ghana, the youth of Ghanaians, we rose up. But it's sad that in the part of our world that we live in, when the youth rise, the political parties shut us up. When the youth rise, the political party will shut the youth up. But the beautiful thing about the people of South Africa is that even when the president and the military and the other security apparatus, they were aware of what the Nigerians are doing in their country, they kept their distance away from the youth. They allowed the youth to exercise their own energy. Because the youth they are the owners of the country. The youth are the owners of the country. And this is the clear indication that we as Ghanaians are also giving to our own political parties and our own president, that on the 25th, as we are coming out to demonstrate, no political party can stop us. No government apparatus can stop us. Nobody should come in between us and come and tell us that we should calm down. The time for calming down is over. The time for us to sit down and talk, the time for dialoguing is over. We have spoken our sense. We have spoken to our immigration authorities. We have spoken to our police. We have spoken to our Ghana immigration. We have said to them that we as Ghanaians, we want to own our country. The people of Ghana are suffering so much. You can call it any other name, whatever South Africans did. It is a justification of a country that have kept quiet for a long time, that have always looked at the government to act, and when the governments refuse to act, the citizens will replace the government and they will do what they need to do to save their country. We as Ghanaians, we are not leaving any stone unturned. We do not care about any other person. All we care is that we will get our country redeemed again. Ghana will see the light of day. Ghana will become very peaceful. Ghana will always attract the right people. But at this moment, the people Ghanaians are attracting are the wrong people. Any Nigerian living in Ghana is the wrong person living in Ghana. They are only putting in measures where they can get attraction for more Nigerians to come in. We have heard so many prophecies. We have heard so many people talking to us about the fact that in some years to come, Nigerians are going to own Ghana. They are going to have a lot of properties in Ghana. They are going to own certain aspect of Ghana where even Ghanaians do not have the opportunity to cross over. We've seen it. We've heard it. We've seen the processes where Nigerians are taken through to own Ghana by themselves. They have said to us that Ghana is a small country. We are going to own it. But we are asking you, instead of you to sit down there and then use your own medium with your own politician, with your own content creators, your own women, and the men that you have who are going around like VDM, going around and showing his muscles. He's used those muscles to build that bloody country called Nigeria. We are sick and tired of the consistent annoyance from Nigerian people. We are sick and tired of a country called Ghana where the politicians are always becoming politicians. They are not thinking about the people of Ghana. They are not looking for ways and means to close our borders or to put in systems in place where the immigration officers will be equipped to look at people who are entering our borders. Some time ago, somebody came to me and said that, Nestana, there are people who are entering our borders who are coming from Nigeria with ATM cards. The people were entering into our country with ATM cards. We are always allowing the name of ECOWAS, Economic Community of West African States, and then we are putting people together, and then we are asking people that you are having visa free with Ghana. So when you get to Ghana, just show any document, they are allowing into Ghana, and then people are entering into Ghana, getting into some villages, and they are taking over our communities. What positivity? What sort of positivity have we gained from ECOWAS? People are entering into our country with ATM cards. I'm telling you. And everybody is quiet. Most Ghanaians are not angry enough. We are just sitting down and we are just mute. Today I'm talking to my people who are Ghanaians. Look at your mates. Your mates are people from South Africa. Look at your mates. Look at how they want to save their own country. Look at how they are fighting for their country. They are thinking about their forefathers, what their forefathers did some years ago. We as Ghanaians should also look at the prize. We should always be thinking about the words of our pledge, that we always promise on our honor to be faithful and loyal to Ghana, our only motherland. That we pledge ourselves to the service of Ghana with all our strength and with all our heart. That we promise to hold in high esteem our heritage won for us through the blood and toil of our fathers, And we pledge ourselves in all things to uphold and defend the good name of Ghana. So help us God. And these are the things that we need to keep reflecting on as youth. These are the things that we need to keep reflecting on as people. That an immigration officer who is a patriotic immigration officer will stand at the border of Aflau and then will call me in the evening and cry and tell me, Nestana, it is very sad that I come to listen to you. That I come to listen to you. That I come to listen to you about Ghana. All the way to the extent that people have learned to be patriotic under your leadership. And then we sit at a flower border, and Nigerians get to the border, and then we tell them to show their documents, and they are showing us ATM cards, and then we intervene because we love our country called Ghana. We love our country. We want to be patriotic. We want to be people who are also safeguarding our country, and then we deny them entry. Then you get calls from your superiors who are in head office asking you to choose between your job and the Nigerian who is entering into the country. To the extent that they go and use my wife as a bait. They speak to my wife to call me and speak to me to allow these illegal, undocumented immigrants to enter Ghana. What is wrong with us? What is wrong with us as a country? Are we crazy? So would you fly all the way from Ghana and get to Heathrow Airport or JFK, and then when you touch down, the immigration officer will overlook because you are some golden jewel who is entering into the country, and then he'll get called from his superior and say, regardless of anything, whether he's documented or undocumented, allow him entry? No. Because they have got their country at heart. Because the person who is even the superior person, he is giving strict orders to the junior officers that make sure you do total scrutiny. We need to make sure that our country is attracting the right people to enter. I was here to be making sure, say, Nipana on mining, he's got the right documentation, he's got the right papers to enter into our country. But the mindset of most Ghanaian leaders, the mindset of most people who are leaders in Ghana is just to speak from their own offices and then other people downstairs, even when they are doing the right thing. And this is abysmal. This is crazy. We are in a country where undocumented foreigners, let me say, I'm telling you for a fact, somebody I recently got an information of who is a Nigerian that I used to work in my old place. He has been refused a long time of getting passport in Nigeria. A long time in Nigeria, he could not get any passport in Nigeria because he is an Igbo person who was caught doing some sort of illegal criminal activities. So he's been banned. Even on one who Nigeria, banned from getting visa. The person finds a way to enter Ghana and come and hold our passport, our precious passport. The person come and hold our passport, and then he's able to travel all the way from his from Ghana to the UK. Because he's tried all he can in Nigeria, it didn't work. But he's able to enter Ghana, get our passport, and use that to travel and enter UK. How is this possible? But the people of South Africa, they would always stand for their country. The people of South Africa would always stand for their country. They will never be divided in anything. Their attention is driven towards one thing. Their attention is driven towards saving their country from the hands of illegal immigrants, from the hands of evildoers like Nigerians. Why are Nigerians not staying in their country? Why are they traveling to other African countries? You are not even traveling to Europe. You are not even traveling to Europe. You are traveling into other African countries. If you travel to Europe, you can even give you an applause because you have made a imaginable step. You are sitting in your own, you are sitting in Africa and traveling to other African countries, and then you go and install cheese, you go and then you go and attack the citizens of the country that you have come. You want to make your name, you want to claim your name, you want to take territorial and sovereignty of the whole country. What about them? Why being here, Juma? What about them? On the 25th of April, you to shut the fuck up, Chief. You can shut the fuck up. This is my platform. You can go, you can run away and go anywhere. Get it? You see, and the more you hit them, the more they feel pain. The more they feel pain because they know that you are speaking exactly the truth to them. They know you are speaking directly into their heart. It is piercing them like an arrow. Yeah. Once you speak the truth and then you know that the truth is going to people are on the platform, they are listening. Oh, why is this guy exposing us? Yes, I will expose you. I will expose you today. I will expose you to tomorrow. Because we would always protect our country. You won't come and sit here and ask people to go and protect Nigeria. No, we are protecting our country, and you are questioning me. Why are you protecting your country? Are you crazy? I am sitting in my country and protecting my country, and you, as a Nigerian, you are asking me, why am I protecting my country? Should I go and protect your country? Should I go and attack bandits in your country? How many Nigerians are sitting on platforms and attacking the wrongdoings of these bandits? Just yesterday or last 2 days, you could see bandits who have unalived Christians. They are lying down on the street like chickens. They are lying down on the streets like helpless individuals who have been unalived. Their life has been taken away. And then we are expecting all these bloggers, all these content creators and media houses to start talking about this and attack Tinubu. No, you won't. You look for a way to go and attack South Africans. You look for a way to go and attack Ghanaians. What we do you? Yay, what we do you? Is it compulsory for you to leave your country and come and stay in people's country? Is it compulsory that when you get to people's country, you do not put on your thinking cap and stay within your means, stay within your own territory? Is it compulsory? Is it compulsory that when you go to people's country, you need to install yourself as a chief? Is it compulsory? What is the essence of what you have made South Africans do? What is the sense in it? What is the sense in it? Why would you instigate South Africans to the extent that you will see tens of thousands of people, hundreds of thousands of people come out because Nigerians are disobedient? They will always want to showcase, they always want to be loud, they will always want to announce their presence, they will always not listen, they will always not stay within their own confines and then go to work, go home, go and see their family and sleep. They will always not do that. Now, as you push South Africans, you push Ghanaians as well. My dear Ghanaian brothers, learn from the best. Learn from your brothers who are South Africans. Look at what South Africans are doing. They are not doing politics. They are doing South Africa. They are not saying that no, you are black, you are white. No, they are doing South. Both the white race and the black race, they've put themselves together because it is sickening. It is crazy. It is driving them nuts. So both of them put themselves together and they were on the streets. They were asking for the people who are claiming that they have got canes in their own country to leave. Ghanaians learn from South Africans. I'm instigating your mother. Learn from South Africans. There was one live that I was listening to from my brother TM, and then you hear the words of Dudula Queen, and then you hear signs, you hear somebody spitting out signs. The people who are from South Africa, they love their own young, they love their own people, they love their own young girls, they love their own young boys, and then they live peacefully in their own country until some other country people come into their midst, and then they want to cause chaos. Everywhere you see chaos, you see that Nigerians are there. Anywhere you see chaos, you see that this is a clear representation of Nigeria. Last 2 days, I've seen a video I'm going to post on YouTube very soon. A video of a Nigerian in Ghana saying that Ghanaians are slow. When she goes to do her hair, Ghanaians are taking 2 hours, and it's even shocking that she will be in traffic lights and Ghanaians are not running the red light. Yeah, we are not running the red light because we are law-abiding citizens. Red bloody means stop. If you didn't go to school, red means stop. You have come from your country to live in Ghana, and then you are asking why we are not running the red light. You are asking why it is red and Ghanaian taxi drivers are standing there and waiting for it to go to yellow and green. Yeah, it's because that we Ghanaians, we are law-abiding people. We know book. We know red means stop. Yellow means get ready. Green means go. That is what we were taught in primary school. So if you're Nigerian and you come to Ghana and you were not taught that in your school, that is your own problem. But because we as Ghanaians, this is how we are brought up. What is red will stop. If you do not, if that is a problem, go to your country, and then when it's red, move. Stop staying on the internet and be telling us how to leave our country. How when the red light is up, taxi driver, you are putting pressure on taxi drivers to move. If you can't tolerate it, go. If you can't tolerate it, move, shift to your country. Go to Port Harcourt and go to Lagos and Lekki and go and run red traffic lights. Who born Nigerians? Who gave them brains? I keep asking myself, which kind of God created Nigerians? Who developed their brains? They've got different brains more than what other people have got. They've got different mindset. Their brains need to be put in a formalin. It needs to be studied in the medical school. We want to enter into their mind to see what sort of mind they have. Why would you sit on the internet and ask Ghanaians that as you live in our country and you are telling the driver that it's red, he has to move? Go and move in your country. Go to your idiotic country and go and move when it's red. We do not accept chaos. But when you bring chaos, we will meet you boot for boot.